Hey Pisces, I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be your bonus reading for August. I feel kind of drawn to use this deck here, and I love it, but I'm not super familiar with it. So we'll see how it goes, and be patient with me if I'm stumbling a little bit here. So you've got the Chariot and you have Judgment. And you have the Knight of Swords. Here, we'll take this one. It wants to come out. The Tower. So some of you maybe feel like, I'm not saying you did this, but maybe you feel like you went headlong, you know, feet first, total determination, overly ambitious into something that maybe you feel like you didn't use your best judgment with. There's an energy of making a rash decision here, like I said, or feeling like you did. Making a rash decision, making a rash judgment, being a little bit overconfident in this, or being a little bit, for some of you, a little bit too ambitious. And it maybe at this point in time feel like it's turned into a total disaster. For some of you, not everybody, you need to be a little bit careful about how you're handling yourself at this time, and that you're not coping in some toxic ways. Because I don't know for sure that this is literally a disaster that's happened here, or if it's just something that feels like it at this point in time. And we're going to clarify these cards here, but that's just what's coming out right off the bat, is that you maybe, for some of you, maybe beating yourself up a little bit for something that you might feel like you went headlong into, that you did not, you feel like you didn't use good judgment for, but that may not be necessarily the case. It may just be how you're looking at it. Like you may be overly looking at something overly negative right now, as if it's like, if it's just a bigger disaster than it is. So let's clarify this here. For some of you, this could be, this could be a person that you got involved with, or somebody in your life that might literally be, a problem here for you. Okay, you've got Justice, and you've got the King of Wands. So could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a fire sign here. I'm getting an energy of somebody who, for a lot of you, this could actually be a legal situation. Now that I'm looking at this here, there's an element of being overconfident in something that somebody thought was going to go their way. It doesn't have to be you. There's a sense of overconfidence. There's a sense of overambitiousness, a sense of determination in sort of in a situation that could be, like I said, could literally be involving legal matters in this instance here. For or against somebody that could be a fire sign. Let me clarify this a little bit more. For somebody, this didn't turn out the way that they had thought it would, Pisces. So you have to put yourself in the story however it goes. This may not be you that's feeling like things are disaster. This could literally be somebody from your past that, for some of you, trampled over you in some way here. Yeah, Empress. Some of you could be a mother. This could be your own mother, mother figure you're dealing with in your life, child's mother. Put it where it resonates for you. I'm getting that for some of you, there was somebody that tried to compromise you in some way. Tried to compromise your discernment, your decision making, your sense of right and wrong. Yeah. for some of you, this is 100% having to do with the law. So I apologize if this isn't your story here, but you also have the Knight of Pentacles, which for me can, you know, a lot of times can symbolize, you know, an officer of the law, somebody in authority in that respect here. And you also have the Page of Wands. So information, somebody speaking. There's like a complicated situation here, Pisces. I'm getting a he said, she said energy. I'm getting a somebody trying to compromise somebody's integrity, somebody trying to compromise their sense of right and wrong, somebody being overconfident in their decisions, in their discernment here. For some of you, somebody's just trying to protect their children or their child. Somebody's just dealing with the mother here. And there can definitely be a, you know, an authority figure involved here, someone with the ability to enforce the law. Okay, let me move on to this Knight of Swords. Yeah, Pisces. There's somebody in this scenario, I don't know who it is, that is enormously arrogant, enormously selfish. For some of you, I want to say brutal. There's a brutal energy here of somebody who's absolutely arrogant, self-centered, out for themselves, impulsive, you know, overconfident in what they're doing here. Six of Swords. Yes. For some of you, this is just somebody you guys have been trying to get away from. You've been trying to find for some of you, some safety in. I hate to say it here. For a lot of you, this, like I said, this could be involving children. Yeah, some of you like having to pack up and move because of this person here being completely all about themselves. This is not where I thought this was going, Pisces. Yeah, strength here. Your character has been tested here. Your judgment's been tested. Like I said, some of you have been accused of or questioned on your motives, on your integrity. For some of you, have been questioned on your ability to be a good parent here. And I'm getting an energy of a person that is, like I said, that's just enormously self-centered. That will like do whatever it takes to get what they want here. And it's taken a lot of strength. It's taken a lot of, for some of you, it's like an energy of like you may have been defeated in some aspect on a legal front because of this person, or had to give up in some situation because of this in some respects here. And it's just taken your own inner strength of your own character to silently, you know, depart from this situation, like not even be able to defend yourself in some respects. Feels like this is a really specific reading, Pisces, so I apologize. These cards aren't even really that dark, to be honest with you. They're actually pretty, they're pretty colorful cards, but this is just feeling like such a dark reading here. You've got another Knight of Wands here with this Tower. Definitely some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's an immature energy. For a lot of you, this is a male energy. That either in the past, you or they were overconfident. Somebody here was too overconfident about the decisions that they were making, but that did not work out in their favor. It didn't work out in somebody's favor here because somebody's too arrogant. They're too out for their own interests to be able to do things right. There's been a disaster that's happened because of this energy here. And for some of you, it's put some of you in a state of of fear, of paranoia, of having to, you know, to go into hiding. Like I said, for some of you, there's a feeling of like having to like sneak away quietly, carry things by yourself. Like it's been an enormous feat. See, this strength card has this guy with the he's carrying, it's like a house cat, but it's huge on his back. Maybe some of you had to take your pets and travel somewhere to get away from this. Definite fire sign energy here. You could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with the Cancer. It could obviously be a Sagittarius as well here. Some disaster has happened because of the impulsive actions of somebody else. Somebody was not discerning. Somebody did not use good judgment. They were overconfident in what they've done here. And I'm getting you or whoever this is resonating with, flip it, switch it. Don't take it if it doesn't work. Someone here is in a state of having to wall themselves off, defend themselves. Somebody's, you know, in a state of fear and paranoia here. Protecting children, protecting pets in some aspects. Two of Wands. Yeah, having to make a decision here. Not being able to make a good decision for some of you, because I don't think you can see beyond this situation. Somebody can't see beyond this situation and make a good decision about what to do, about how to get out of this disaster, about how to make a move. Like, see this Knight of Wands? Usually he's taking action, he's moving. This one in this deck is just is standing still. He's still looking out onto the horizon. This one's not taking energies. It feels like someone's just frozen here in fear, frozen here in not being able to make a good decision, not being able to see what decision to make here. And clarify this Devil energy. For some of you, this is a situation that you know you need to get away from. Like, leave this person to their own disaster is what some of you need to do. Leave this person to the disaster, to the mess that they've created, and protect yourself here. You let them figure out what to do. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Somebody's like destroyed a family here. Somebody's destroyed somebody's like a long-term dream of happiness and fulfillment, or you feel that way, Pisces. Like I said from the beginning, this may not be a legitimate thing that you actually have to feel like is a disaster. You just kind of feel that way. For some of you, there is a person here who is definitely 100% wreaking havoc in your life. For those of you, this can be a phantom. You know, if you don't have a person or a situation in your life, especially if it's not involving anything legally, this could just be you over catastrophizing something. Because for some of you, you're doing that. For some of you, you don't know what decision to make, and you're stuck in insecurity over that. You're not taking action because you feel like things are a disaster. You feel like what you went after to make yourself happy is being destroyed, you know. And some of you need to be cautioned to not do anything that goes against your morals and values and your integrity because of whatever's happened here. Like, don't take revenge, you know. Make sure you're being scrupulous about whatever actions you take in the future here. If somebody has done something, you know, to really, you know, really harm you, really destroy your, you know, shake your foundation of security, of happiness here. And for some of you, there definitely is a person in your life who's intent on doing that. There's somebody who's not honest, somebody who's out for themselves, there's somebody here who's entirely selfish and only doing things to get what they want. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Who just had that? Libra. They had that in their future energy over here too. So could be dealing with the Libra. Check out Libra, the Libra reading. Yeah, make sure that you or whoever this is about is not doing something dishonest to try to make things change in their favor here. And for the rest of you, you know, they're just maybe that you don't have all the information. Things might feel really toxic. They might feel really disastrous. It might feel like your dreams are crushed here for some of you. It's like this devil like throwing boulders at this happy, you know, this happy situation down here. You might feel like that, but for some of you, you don't have all the information. You only are privy to some of the information here. There's some things that you just don't know about right now, and it can actually be a positive change that's coming your way here. Yeah. Some of you are just not able to see beyond the current situation right now. Maybe too much has happened. Maybe there's too much going on right now. You don't have all for some of you, it's literally just not having all of the information to make a good decision here. For some of you, you're keeping yourselves captive because somebody has like a revenge fantasy here. Somebody feels like getting revenge on something else or on someone else is going to bring about happiness to them. So put that where it fits in your story here. But there is somebody here who feels like getting revenge, taking action to get revenge is something that's going to bring them some positive outcome, but it's not. And they're stuck in that sort of, someone's keeping themselves stuck in a mental prison, ruminating over something like that instead of taking action. So if you can take action here, Pisces, which you're being advised to, or you already are, your positive action, make sure it's positive because you already have somebody here questioning your integrity in some way. Make sure you're taking positive action, and the outcome here is good. The outcome here is this Nine of Pentacles. This is being able to be stable on your own. This is being able to take care of yourself. This is being able to feel comfortable and secure on your own here if this is a situation that you need to get away from. And for some of you, you do. But you're not making a choice. You're not making a decision. You're stuck in fear because things feel like such a disaster right now. But positive momentum, positive action is what's necessary. Make sure you're doing things by the book. Don't do things unscrupulous, even if you feel like someone has destroyed your happiness here. And if you feel like somebody has stolen from you, lied about you, whatever you feel like has happened here, don't let yourself stay stuck and stay a prisoner of that. For some of you in this whole legal situation, there could absolutely be somebody going to prison here. They may get caught for something that they've done wrong. It might happen quicker than you even realize. It might be happening now and you just don't even realize it. If you're ruminating over that. For the rest of you, you're stuck in your own mind, and you have resources at your disposal that you just don't see right now, that things are going to go in your favor much better than you think they are. You're going to be much more successful, much more stable, much more secure all on your own if you can, like I said, the thing that I'm trying to emphasize here, and I know I elaborate and reiterate because that's what I do. Make sure you're taking positive action, positive steps, working with integrity, moving silently and in solitude if necessary towards more advantageous, peaceful waters. Use your inner strength here. Make smart, discerning decisions. Don't do things that are dishonest, because for some of you have somebody on your tail waiting for you to slip up, waiting to get some evidence to question your integrity or your decision-making skills. For some of you, it's your decision-making skills as a parent. And the way to protect your children is to make sure that you're doing everything with authenticity, with honesty, and getting yourself out of whatever mental prison that you're in and taking action and recognizing that you have a lot more resources here for yourself than you thought. So anyway, Pisces, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If it didn't resonate, check out some of your other placements. There's a lot of retrograde planets right now, so energy is all over the place. But I hope to see you guys again in another video, and I really appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.